Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that too. Video game Armada, video game Armada. What's the name? Video game Armada. This is the Montreal Gamer Boss Ross.
And the Informational Emperor True Backlash.
And the First Lady of Media Blue.
It's back for another Trailer-rama. Yay!
Woo!
And we got some awesome, sick awesome trailers for you guys today.
As always.
Well, maybe sick awesome is not the right word. More like festively mediocre. Let's find out what today's first trailer is, shall we? Yes.
It will haunt you every night. Whatever
Ghostbusters.
it is.
Yes, it is.
No one should have to encounter that kind of evil. Except you girls, I think you can handle it. Oh, good. Thanks.
We have a gift. We see what no one else is willing to see. We do things others can't do.
Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
If there's a paranormal problem, we're the ones to answer the call. Hello.
Here we go again.
It's the most
Fly out the
beautiful
way.
thing I've ever seen.
Hey, beautiful.
What do we think of these Ghostbusters? Are they to be taken seriously?
Or they're going to be a tragic disappointment to all our memories. Oh, black
So I
woman.
don't know if it was a race thing or a lady thing, but I'm mad as hell.
It's a fat thing. You're
A
fat.
picture at hand here.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal activity.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm still not buying him as the new Janine.
He is so fine.
He is way too Thor to be the new Janine.
He's
Okay.
just so fine.
He is way too Thor to be the new Janine.
All right now.
I think he's evil.
Oh yeah, now he is.
Something big is going to happen. The word we're looking for is apocalypse.
You want a piece of this?
Oh.
Yeah!
The government's trying to claim
Roker!
it isn't supernatural.
He used to be fat too.
We don't want mass hysteria.
So they're trying to block the fact that there's a ghost invasion? No!
Especially you!
Slobber!
Politicians.
Don't move! You gotta,
No, I'm tired.
No,
I'm
listen.
just gonna go ahead and take off. How about that?
I don't really think that's a good idea.
No, going to take off. Don't piss off the ghost. Really?
He's back!
Ghostbusters, answer the call. Well, I like to say something about that. I say that was actually marginally better than the original trailer they showed us.
No question.
So, you know, they may be a little bit slightly funny. I saw some of the corners of my mouth turn slightly upward.
Yes.
Slightly upward.
Yes. I gotta say, I was actually not impressed with the first trailer that we aired here early on VG Armada because it didn't look like crap. But this one, though, has a lot of promise. I actually do want to see the movie as a result of this second trailer that they've released. I just only hope that they haven't given away the store.
Yeah, there was a lot of scenes in there that could have said, like, hey, I'm the main villain. Hey, oh, this is going to happen later on in the film.
Yeah.
Hey, this is going to be a showdown of epic proportions. Oh, remember this guy? He's green and he's slimy. Everyone's favorite, I guess.
Okay, so who are these people in this movie?
The actresses?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. First and foremost, I'd like to thank these following television shows. Mike and Molly, The Awesomes, which sadly got canceled from Hulu,
Boo!
and The Looney Tunes Show, and The Joe Schmo Show for that matter, because I didn't watch any SNL lately. I wouldn't have known if they were from SNL, but basically you have Melissa McCarthy, aka The Boss, in that movie we reviewed. She's in one of the Ghostbusters. You have Kate McKinnon, who is a member of the SNL troupe. She's the Egon XB, the blonde-haired lady with her mouth always open. You got Kristen Wiig. She is the skinnier Ghostbuster. And then Winston Token Black Ghostbuster is played by Leslie Jones, who's also in SNL. And Kristen Wiig, at one point, it was also in SNL, and I think she isn't anymore.
And
so that rounds out your Ghostbusters, mainly SNL comedians, which is fine, because you had Harold Ramis, who's a comedy writer, and Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, big obvious SNL guys, you know. So that's where you got to go. You got three comedians and or SNL personnel in the last one. You got 3 SNL people in this one. Same thing.
Pretty cool. Sorry, what's wrong?
No, I got nothing.
I got a couple people to add.
Go ahead.
You know I have to add my main man, everybody's main man. Let me hear an applause for Thor. He's in this movie.
Yay! Well, technically it's not Thor, but yay!
What? Wait, what?
He's not Thor.
He's not?
He's whoever. He's anti-Janine.
What?
He's anti-Janine.
Oh my goodness! You mean this guy that Thor? He's just playing Chris Hemsworth while on Earth, but really he's from Asgard. He's really Thor. I mean, he came to Earth and he had a mission, so he had to have day work. This is his day job.
I don't think Thor will be possessed by ghosts.
Oh my gosh! Well, okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Also, Michael Williams. This guy here, he is a gentleman that's from Wire, The Wire and Empire. You guys. My Boardwalk Empire, not to be confused with Empire.
I don't watch none of those shows because they are lame.
But guess what else? Charles Dance is in this movie, and guess where he's famous from as of more or less today?
Not from the dance.
How about
from
the
dancing.
Game of Thrones? Yay!
That other show that I don't like.
Chances are, if there's an actor you've never heard of lately, folks, assume that they're either from pro wrestling, in case of which I don't know them, they're just getting started out in the business, or are still fairly new, or they're from a show on HBO, especially Game of Thrones.
Well, he probably is pretty good in this kind of thing because
these jumpsuits are terrible, by the way.
They are terrible, especially
not even Thor can save that jumpsuit.
Not even Thor, and in fact, these are worse jumpsuits than the original Ghostbusters.
The original, let's take the fact here is that. Not only were the original jumpsuits more original back in the day, but they were from the 80s. So you know what? They can't help it if it seemed like they were lacking in mechanical style. These are just sad. They might as well wear Ziploc bags, hefty bags, and call it a day.
I'd say they should have still made the costumes functional and not ridiculous looking. Well, too late, but ridiculous looking from a superhero's standpoint, like, who do you prefer? Looking yellow spandex, derp, derp, derp.
Well, I gotta say,
real quick, I think
maybe
I still think they should.
That would have helped.
I think they still should have been color coded, like a superhero team. Make them like the real Ghostbusters did in the cartoon, and they could have made them their own special styles. They're not tailor-made for each woman, and that's what they kind of sort of are. Not their body weight size, but what they do.
Well, I gotta say,
like the Extreme Ghostbusters.
A guy created these costumes. I can
They're
see the first
costumes.
original jumpsuity type things for men in the original Ghostbusters, but for women, if we design these, hey, we go to the bathroom a lot, and we don't go the same way you guys go. We're not wearing nothing like that. We're not going to strip down when we got to get to a ghost busting event. We're going to make it lean and clean and a fighting machine type of ensemble. Okay, so we're going to be sexy and we're going to get it done. So now we didn't design these costumes.
Hey, I agree with you 100%. It's just sad. This trailer was much better, but just people, I've still got low expectations.
But we're still going to see it, and we're still going to let you know how we feel about it.
Yes, because that is our job. We do it for you guys. And we do it for ourselves because we like Ghostbusters, and we hope that this, and at most, I hope this turns out mediocre.
Yeah, because we do.
If
like
it turns
some
out
of these
mediocre,
characters.
I'm happy.
Some of these characters have had great promise in other things, and I'm sure that they're going to lend their all original piece of artistic craftsmanship to the role. And one last thing about that Charles Dance character, the guy from Game of Thrones, he kind of lends himself to these kind of things. He was in the Dracula, Untold Dracula, and also Prejudice as zombies.
Right.
Okay, so this might be his thing.
I don't know if that movie was good either.
No, I don't know if it's good.
Okay.
I never saw it.
All right, Backlash, you got anything to add?
No, I think we said it all. Costumes look terrible. SNL comedians and Melissa McCarthy try to make the best out of a script that's being panned big time. Let's see. Got to see Stay Puft and Slimer. Awesome. Al Roker cameo. Sweet. The effects look pretty good. But, I don't know I don't know.
I will admit that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man looks kind of fearsome in his half-melted face.
Yeah, he had a half-melted face.
But
not melted, just melted. I mean, burnt.
All right, but all I gotta say is that once again, this movie will be saved if. See, look, that's a little scary.
Yeah, that's a lot scary.
A little scary.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man didn't have teeth the last time.
He would be a s'more.
Yeah. But he was a s'more.
He's a s'more right now.
Okay, so basically, like I said, this movie will be 100% saved if the true villains of this was the original team back in the old Ghostbuster movie. If they showed up, and I'll even help them. I'll even give them a handicap. Even if it was the same actors that are the same surviving actors who show up as the villains and under different names and different personas, but the same actors, then I will give it huge bonus points to my overall score.
Well, Sigourney Weaver's in the movie.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she might
Well,
be bad.
that's a start.
Maybe she's bad in this movie.
Maybe that could work. All right.
Okay.
I'll give it half bonus points because I like Sigourney Weaver. She's a good actor. But anywho, that's all I got to say about that. If they don't have it, and I see a lot of leaks online of the overall story, it sounds lame, but if they turn out that it's just a big swerve and the actual villains are the original Ghostbuster team, then that would be awesome. Moving on. Now this trailer you guys did not see, I think. So let's see what you guys think about this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da, 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 da. Oh, an error has occurred.
Error.
Don't worry.
I did not see the error. I could not see the error.
Don't worry. I will show this the error of its ways.
The error of its ways.
Because technology, like animals, need to be trained every once in a while.
I know. Right if Dr. Seuss said, oh, wow. Oh.
Warcraft new trailer.
Okay, now.
PG-13.
I gotta edit that one out. That spoiled it. Boo.
Boo.
Stupid thingy.
We've had peace in these lands for many years now. One of our villages burned tonight.
Hey, Universal. Haven't seen you do too much lately.
Blizzard, stop copying off Battleboard.
Invasion.
Lord of the Rings?
Almost.
We do not unite
Very similar.
to fight this enemy.
Very cool looking.
Our world will perish.
Ow.
Game of Thrones?
not
Saving
as
the world
jobber status.
is not a one-man job.
Plus the PG-13, they wouldn't be able to get away with all that nudity.
Or flaying of men.
Well then,
The Greek girl. Is she like the blue chick from that other blue movie? Wow.
Probably not as peaceful.
Be smart.
I gotta see this. I love this already.
this war will destroy us all.
I love this mix.
We might stand a
Small
chance.
dwarf in there.
Whatever you plan to do, do it now!
Honestly, I think I know what it is. I gotta say, it's probably gonna be the best movie for its genre.
We'll see. Whoa, crap.
I think that's going to be amazing.
Order of Warcraft.
I think that's going to be absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I love that. That's almost like, watch this again. It was so good.
We could definitely watch it again. And we can talk about it. What do you guys think about it? Now, you guys haven't played World of Warcraft like I did because I'm the one Charlie gamer. It's kind of what I do. But, again, what'd you think?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Is that something very... And you're like a fantasy girl, and you're currently watching Game of Thrones. Would you say that this is something, even though it may not be the same, might have a few more CGI elements than your show? Would this be something that you might give a chance?
I would give this definitely a chance because I also love Lord of the Rings. So, yeah, there's a combination of the look and feel of a Lord of the Rings / Game of Thrones-y kinds of thing. I love it. I think it is so cool because it does have these huge CGI presence, because what better way to really deliver these characters and then to combine them with humans? I love that.
It is definitely unique, and I hope it pulls off very well. I only have my reservations slightly because right now what the movie industry is going through right now, and it's just recently happening, is that now they're turning video games into movies.
Yes.
And usually you would think I'm not on board about that, and I am. Don't get me wrong, I am. But they have to do it in a certain way. There's a reason why video games are video games and movies are movies. And it when they try to cross the streams, it doesn't work out so hot. Countless failures of movies turned video games are littered across the cyberspace of memory.
Can you think of a couple of epic fails?
Oh, almost every Spider-Man film turned game. No one seemed to like those.
Oh, well, the other way around.
Batman.
But the ones coming from the genre of games to the space.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Since they're starting to do that now, is that they're turning video games into movies, and I'm not quite sure if it will succeed or fail. They did it with Ratchet & Clank recently. I have to read the reviews to see how well that did. But it's like the charm of games is that you get to play and you get to do awesome things. Then you get a cutscene, then you play some more, then a cutscene. Making a game into a movie is like one giant cutscene.
Right.
I just don't know if they have the strength of non-player activity to make it as a full story.
Well, that's actually a good point.
That's just me. That's just me. Just maybe being a little paranoid, a little leery. I want this to do well because I like World of Warcraft. Even though I don't play anymore, I did have good memories of the game, and I wanted to do.
You played a lot.
Yes, I want this to be good just for its sake.
Well, what about the characters in this movie? I mean, are there any notables or anybody that we think is...
The only person I know for sure that's going to be in this film is Thrall, which is the black ogre, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Thrall. He is like the cool guy of the orc people. His people got turned into the green orcs, which are the ones that they're beating up, the evil necroscience magic that are using them to try to take over multiple worlds, of course. So now they end up into the human world, which is Azeroth, and no Metrodos, no Zinthos. So now the humans have to deal with not only like normal orcs, who just want to like live in peace and or like defeat the green orcs, but now they got to deal with a legion of evil green orcs that want to destroy everything and just take it over. It's bad times for all.
Do you think this movie is going to lead itself to be a trilogy or possibly a sequel?
You know what? With Blizzard, they do a lot of things very well. One of which is keeping a property alive. So if I was a betting man, I say yes.
Wake up, Backlash!
I'm not asleep. I was waiting until I get my turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Backlash.
It's okay, Boss Bros. We know how you are. You gamer hog you.
When it comes to games, I can talk about it literally all day long.
I love that.
It looks decent. I'm not going to pretend like it has the most fanciest of CGI graphics. It doesn't look like other medieval fare I've seen. But when you got the power of Warcraft behind something, even if it's going to be a video game movie, I think it's going to be good. It's an MMO, I know that, but it's more or less a video game. It's what you're playing. It looks interesting. It looks like it's an interesting story. Thrall, is it Thrall?
Yes.
You don't get to see... I know recently the Hulk is trying to be sympathetic, okay? And, it more or less works out. But not only... is Thrall sympathetic, he's competent. He seems like he's gentle. Instead of like this angry bruiser running around, flailing a sword. Like in all these medieval fantasy movies, Thrall seems kind of cool.
He's a good guy, Thrall. I think in the recent expansion they killed him off. I don't remember, but I could be wrong. You guys out there who still play, let me know. But basically, Thrall was a good guy. He was, even though the Horde generally can be considered as the hardcore side, where all real players of Warcraft must join, because they're not like these squishy humans and their little gnomes and their elves and whatever else. I was always for the Alliance. The Horde never really, got to me because they're a bunch of butt ugly monkeys.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I do respect Thrall. That's why if I was ever in a raid group, I'd never take him out because he's a cool guy.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks like a decent enough movie. I wouldn't mind spending a couple bucks on it.
So we're definitely going to see that then.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
So, Backlash. It was funny that you mentioned a crazy, barbarian swinging around, fists and crap. Like a crazy person, because that's actually part of the final trailer. And here's something for you guys. It's not a movie. That's right. We don't have to just show you movie trailers. We can show you all sorts of trailers. Like this.
Oh, by the way, that's coming June 10th. Huh?
I'm on my way to Orange County to see my wife and kid. They're going to be so pumped. Nothing more emotional than a soldier coming home, am I right? By the way, I'm Zorn. Defender of Zephyria, conqueror of the tribes of Aegon, decapitator of the Dark Herdsmen of... I know you're fake sleeping.
Zorn.
10 years.
It's hard to even have this
rhymes with
conversation
born.
right now, because I want to
Or
hot
corn.
pocket so bad, and it's all I'm thinking about. What? I can't get where I'm
Pocket.
from.
Hot Pockets.
Mom says you got a job in town at some place called
Sanitation Solutions. My boss looks and talks exactly like a woman. He carries a purse, he uses tampons.
Zorn, can I speak to you for a second?
What you're describing as a woman.
No, son, you're not listening. He's my superior. Hey,
Wah, wah.
you're a good guy.
Sexist.
Indeed. Remember that time we had that 5
Son
Snickers
of
mountain
Zorn.
troll?
Get
That
up
was
it.
the old me, sex with the mountain trolls.
A lot of fun. Sworn enemy of Craig.
This is
Craig.
my fiance.
Fiance.
Zorn, it's obvious that you're applying way too much pressure to my hand right now, and actually it hurts.
It does.
At least he
Looks
wore
to
a
me
short
like it was
shirt
done with a
at work.
giant sword. Do you know anyone in the office who would do something like this?
First thought, Margie and HR.
There is nobody named Margie who works in this office.
How do you know? You don't work in HR.
Father, but Elengulon is still my son. If I could just get him out there on the battlefield, I know he'd love it. What do you think?
The set should be half
Look,
tuned,
it's an
half
older
real, I
model,
think.
but it handles great
But
on
that's just
micro
me.
swoops. I mean, you're the world's greatest dad. What do you think I should do?
Only because his cup says so doesn't make it true, Zorn.
Right.
He got a job, he got an apartment, he freed all his slaves. I think he's really making
Whoa.
an effort to change.
Slaves.
More. Waitress! Yeah, we're gonna both have the ribeye.
How would you like that cooked?
Not. I think. Not, right?
I'm a vegetarian.
That's how I feel about vegetarians too, man. Fuck you.
Alex, I said no!
What? Why?
That is so cool. I want one.
No, you got passion.
I want to eat one.
You got fire in you.
Delicious.
Hey, look at that.
Big giant bird. It's going to be
Well,
delicious.
yeah, what? Kill you with it?
Zorn, if you don't get rid of this thing right now, I'm calling animal control.
Oh, no. This bird would kill animal control.
I'm not kidding.
Jeez.
Oh!
What? It was painless. Didn't feel a thing. I've done this a billion times.
Oh no, he felt that.
You're gonna
okay,
come
yeah.
in here,
Oh, yeah,
make
tell me
this
everything
matter,
about
and
me.
then disappear,
Yeah,
and
please.
who's left to clean it up?
Oh my god.
The black red as usual.
That's cray
That's
cray.
cray.
So, lady, gentlemen, what you think?
I can't wait. This is going to be on television, right, Fox?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. And you're the one who showed us to us, Blue, so thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Informational Emperor, you better watch out. The Empress is coming after your title.
Nah, couldn't handle it. He knows way too much for me.
Zorn, son of Zorn.
Son of
Zorn.
And the cool thing about it, it is so its own
Thing.
situation.
Yeah.
And I actually can't tell you how much I enjoyed Archer and
Yes.
some other kind of crazy, kind of cartoony things. But again, this is like, cartoon meets real world, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Me too. It's I haven't seen any a good version of it since Who Framed Roger Rabbit, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that this one will be very good and a sitcom, no less. That's never happened before.
I love that.
So it's gonna it will be a humongous success or a slightly tragic failure if it doesn't work out.
Now, this place clearly has to go on Animation Domination.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because it's Sunday, not everything is on Animation Domination. Ironically, like Cartoon Network showing real things is a cartoon. But this has one cartoon, at least for regular on a cartoon. So I'm counting it. Plus, it's just that kind of wacky comedy you would put on Sunday. Even pre-Animation Domination gave us Married with Children. Hey?
Hey, you know what? And A Living Color.
And let me see, what else? Get a Life. Anyone remember Chris Elliott in Get a Life?
Mm-hmm.
There was an episode about him getting superpowers with toxic waste.
I gotta love it.
So that's gonna be quite weird. They got the right people for the job. Tim Meadows, baby.
Yeah, very impressive, very colorful, has an edge. It seems like it's going to be Fox's new winner.
I think so too.
Cross my
since
fingers.
Fox has been on a roll. They've been really on a hot streak.
I don't count Empire.
Well,
Empire is just a sad tragedy mistake made by nature. No, made by man. I ain't blaming nature for that.
I totally kind of get that, and it really isn't, written. I don't think in the sense that it represents all people, but it's getting its viewership for whatever purposes. It's getting up there in those numbers. It's making Fox a lot of money.
It's about that gangster lifestyle, Jay.
Yeah.
And I got
not just that, by the way. Just every kind of lifestyle that is not cool and not awesome and all that stuff. I'm not implying, I'm just saying.
Well, I gotta say though, even knowing that it's written in a way that has a lot of stuff going on, I just don't like the family dynamic. I think it sheds a lot
they're
of
jerks. They're all jerks.
Yeah, the dad,
backstabbers.
He had a rough
crazy people
upbringing and all, but
shoots
treated
cousins,
kids like that, and
the woman had someone like assassinated by mistake.
Mom's like, I'm like, But I mean, it's entertaining for whatever reasons, and people are watching it, making Fox a lot of money. So I can only imagine this particular show adding to the many coffers that Fox already has. Jason Sudeikis, I think he is one of the leads, the voice of Zorn, another Saturday Night Live person.
Mm-hmm. Cheryl Hines is the wife. That's
I like Cheryl Hines. She's the chick used to be the Seinfeld Larry David's show wife.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm. That was the wife, and she was really good in that as the wife of him. So who else is in
that show still on?
I don't know, because that was an HBO show. So, I'm sure it is somewhere in reruns, but I don't know if HBO really even does reruns. But I certainly liked it. What about some of these other folks?
Oh, it ended in 2011. Wow.
Did it really?
Yeah.
What a shame. Well, she's got to make a living somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is her perfect venue.
Yeah.
So who else? What is this? Cameron
Mahongahala?
Mononga?
Monongahela.
I apologize, Mr. Monaghan.
I'm going to call him Cameron M.
Cameron
Monahan.
Thank you. Monahan. I knew that.
Monahan.
Yeah, what about Cameron? What kind
is
of...
it a monogram?
He was in like Shameless and Click. I didn't see those. Did you guys see any of those?
I saw Click. It was okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did see Click.
Yeah.
Click was cool.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, that was cool. I think he was a lot younger. He was like the kid, right?
Maybe. Wow, you're right.
Oh my goodness, he's a grown-up man now. How about that?
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a super while.
Well, I think this is a really good way to see if, in fact, this movie, this little show can actually cut its new chops and start ushering some new television genres where, literally you're going to have cartoons imposed with humans on a weekly series episodic scale. I think that'll be pretty cool. Well, I like it.
I do too. I think it might be another winner.
Oh yeah.
Wiener.
Be a winner, not a wiener.
Yeah. So, this is the one trolling gamer boss Broad.
And the information on for True Backlash.
And the First Lady of Media Blue.
Telling you that Zorn is the defender of whatever he's from, and he's got knife arms, and he's suburbia's worst offender. But even he subscribes to the Video Game Armada.
He does.
If you call him a lion, guess what happens? You get knifed in the throat, just like he did with the giant bird.
He takes you quickly out of your misery.
Or maybe not so quickly. And leaves a random black person to clean up the mess.
Oh, yeah.
So subscribe. You don't want that hassle.
No.
And plus, when you do, you get awesome commentary like reviews of stuff, playthroughs of even more stuffs, and of course us, the best advantage of all.
Yes, and folks, don't forget the Video Game Armada magazine. You can get it on Flipboard. If you just want to know how to reach us, go open your Google browser or any browser of your choice. Type in Video Game Armada and then Flipboard.
You know they're already subscribed. We don't even have to tell them about that.
Yeah, and then we'll put a link down there below.
And all that good stuff. I might do it, but I might not. I'm lazy. All right, take care.
See ya.
Bye.